Hello everyone, thank you for joining my channel. First, going to click on Microsoft Visual Studios. Next, we're going to create a new project. Next, in the search bar, we're going to type in Windows Forms app. And next, we're going to click on the second one, which is right there. And for project name, we're going to name that Student Score. Next, I'm going to click on the location, the three buttons, and I'm going to save mine on my desktop. Next, we're going to hit create. Next, I'm going to X that out, that sign, and I'm going to click on the form, and I'm going to change that form text to my name, which is at IdentifyHerSyntax. Then I hit enter. As you all can see, the form is not form 1, it's my name. I'm going to straighten the form out how I want it. And next, I'm going to go to the toolbox and I'm going to get a label. And I'm Control C, Control V, get a second label. And I'm going back to toolbox and get a button. And I need 3 buttons, Control C, Control V. As you all can see, I got 3 buttons. Next, I'm going back to toolbox again, and I'm going to the search box, and I'm typing text box, and I'm going to get a text box, which I just need only one. And I'm just straightening everything up how the way I want it. And now I'm going to click on label 1, and I'm going to change the font size to 16 point. And I'm going to go to the text, and I'm going to clear that out. And I'm typing enter student score, colon. Then for the text box, I'm going to change the font size to that to 16. Then I will scroll down to name. And I click right there and I'll put TXT score. And next, I will change the text alignment to center. Next, I'll click on label 2. And I will change the border style to fit single. And I'll change the font size to 16. And for text alignment, I will change it to middle center. And label for the text, I take that out. And for auto size, I make that false. And I will straighten it out how the way I want it. Next, we're going to go to name. And I'm going to call this grade LBL and hit enter and click back on the form. And I'm going to straighten the text box out a little bit more. Move everything how I want it. Okay, so now we're going to click on the first button, and this will be called BTN clear. Also for the text, it's going to be clear. And I'm going to change the font size to 16. So you may be wondering what I'm doing right here. I'm trying to make all of the same size, but what I should have did first was click on the first button, which is clear, and stretched it out. Then hold down shift click on it, then hold down shift, then click on the rest of them, then click that and make it all of them the same size. So next I need to name my button 2, and I click on the font size and make that 16 as well, and go to text. We're going to call this grade. Then we're going to go to name and call this BTN grade. So next I'm going to click on button 3 and we're going to call this BTN asset. Next I'm going to text and I'm going to name that asset. And now I'm going to go to font and make that to 16 point. Then hit OK. So now I'm checking everything, make sure everything look okay, how the way I want it. Now that everything looks so good, I'm going to double click on grade. And like I always say, make sure you claim ownership of your own work. So first I'm going to put my name, which I put the comment, 2/ programmer. Then put at IdentifyHerSyntax. Then I hit enter, then I put another 4/, make another comment, put my date, which is May the 8th, 2022. And next I'm going to write my purpose. Like I always say in my other videos, do not copy my purpose or my comments because they are in my own words. And my purpose of this program can help the user to figure out their student grade letter based on their test score average. Next, I'm going to add my comment above the grade button. However, this might take me a long time because I'm thinking this off the top of my head. Next, inside the bus, I'm going to type double, student score, equals, convert, dot, to double, parentheses, txt, score, dot, text, semicolon. Underneath that, I'm going to add more comments. After I got done commenting, I'm going to use my if statement, which I will say if, parentheses, student score, greater or equal to 0, and sign, student score, less than or equal to 100. Now open up another color brace underneath it. Inside that color brace, I'm using the if statement again, which I'll say if, parentheses, student, score, greater than or equal to 90. Then hit enter after that. Then I put grade, LBL, dot text. Then equals, quotation sign. In between that, I will put A, then close that with a semicolon. And next, so I will hit enter again, and I'll say else if, parentheses, student score, greater than or equal to 80. Then I hit enter after that, and I put grade, LBL, dot text, equals, quotation, and put a B between that and close out with a semicolon. Then I hit enter again, and I do the same for C, which I put else if student score greater than or equal to 70. Then I hit enter again after that. Now I put grade LBL dot text equals, quotation, then put a C between that, then semicolon at the end. Then I do the same for D. I put else if, parentheses, student score greater than or equal to 60, and enter after that. Since it wrote it for us, we just hit tab. Then next we hit enter again. Next we're going to hit enter and put else. Then we're going to say grade LBL dot text. Instead of being E, we're going to put F. As you all can see, the error went away. It said no issue found. So next I'm going to hit enter after that curly brace right there, and we're going to add a comment right here. This right here will make an error message for the user. Some of y'all in my last video may saw that I spelled the word receive wrong, so I do apologize about that. So I would just go ahead and finish my comment out. So next, I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to write the word else. Then I'll hit enter again. Then I put message box dot show, then parentheses, then quotation mark. Then inside there, I put invalid input with an exclamation point. Then after that, I put a comma after that. Then open up another quotation. Inside there, I put error. Then I will close out with a semicolon at the end. As you all can see, I don't have no issue found. So everything looks okay so far, but we are not finished. So next we're going to go back to design. Then I'm going to click on the clear button. And I'm going to add my comments for that. Inside the clear button, we're going to type grade label dot text. Equals quotation semicolon. Next, we're going to type in text score dot text equal quotation semicolon. Okay, next we're going to go back to design, and we're going to click on the exit button, and I will add the comments above that as well. Also, I realized that I spelled given wrong, so I do apologize about that to you all. So inside the exit button, That's easy, so you put this dot close parentheses semicolon. As you all can see, I'm just looking through it, make sure everything looks okay. Hit Control S to save all. So now I'm going to run the program. Now I'm testing it out. So if I enter 100, it give me an A. Now I can test the clear button, which is work. So I enter a negative number in. It's supposed to give me an error. So I entered a negative 100. Instead of negative 100, I would just change it to negative 90, and it gave me an error, as you all can see with the message. So I entered negative 50, and give me another error. So I entered 60, it's supposed to give me D. And I entered 55, it's supposed to give me an F. And I clear that out, and I hit exit. Also, I had to go back and redo this whole program over again, which I was lucky enough just to hit Control A to highlight all of this off the other form, and I put it inside a notepad. And I also had to go back and rename it to Student Score 1. But I don't know why my thing was acting up with the first one I had made for you all, and so I had to end up go back and remake this. But only thing I had to go back and remake it just the program design. But all the other stuff was easy, and I just copy and paste the other stuff right there, and it works. And that's it. However, if you stuck around the whole entire video, I would like to say thank you for your support. Also, if you can do these few things for me, which is like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share to friends, and also if you want to know what all platforms that I'm on, you can check out my link tree, which you can see it right here on the stream, or you can go to my About tab on here. Also, I would like to say thank you once again, and have a nice day.